for independent practice of a bivariate correlation problem, on the bottom of your output 15, you see the question, independent question practice 1. The database that you'll need to open is called Year 8 ANOVA Chi Correlation. Database Year 8 ANOVA Chi Correlation. Once you have that database open, the question is, are 5th grade language arts test scores related to 5th grade math scores on the state's criterion reference test? In other words, do kids who score high in language arts also tend to score high in math? So what's the relationship between those? So I'm going to go back up to analyze. I know that keyword relationship put me into bivariate. So I'm going to scroll down and I see 5th grade, right smack in the middle, LA language arts test percent correct. I go a little further down and I see math 5 test percent correct. And I'm going to run a Pearson. And the reason I'm going to run a Pearson is because I have 2 continuous variables. You can score 1%, 2%, 3%. You're not in just distinct categories. And I'm going to click OK. And I get this output. What's the relationship between 5th grade language arts and 5th grade math test scores? The correlation is 0.74. That's at the 0.000 significance level, which is less than 0.05. So of the 1,290 students that had both scores, there is a positive, large, because the correlation is 0.7 or higher, a large positive correlation between 5th grade language arts and math, 5th grade math test scores. In other words, kids who do well on one test do well on the test in the other subject area as well. So that's bivariate correlations. The key, I'm in the correlational research design. So I go drag down to correlate. Second key, bi, meaning 2. I have 2 variables. And then all you need to do is look at the direction of the correlation. And the magnitude of it, is it 0.3 or smaller, 0.4 to 0.6, or 0.7 or higher? In other words, is it small, medium, large? Is it positive or negative? And the final thing you need to remember is, am I going to run the Pearson? And unless you have 2 ordinal categories, you should run Pearson. Technically, you shouldn't. When you have categories, you should run Spearman or Kindle. But to be honest, if you ran Pearson with 2 ordinal categories, you'll get almost the same identical value, so it doesn't matter. So bivariate correlations, the easiest type of correlational research.